see you already done?
No. Hey everybody. So I was just going to talk to you guys about fitness. So I was just going to go just do a little quick touch in, and later on this week I'll videotape some type of a recipe, and I'll do again a couple days of what I'm eating. So you know, I celebrate every occasion. I always try to, if somebody invites me out to eat, I enjoy that time. I try to make the best choice there, but I also try to enjoy. So on Monday, my girlfriend asked me to go to Al Mexican, which I'm not bragging on that place, but that's my favorite place to eat. Of course, I didn't get a picture, how I normally do, of mango margaritas. I just got a glass, you know, because I want to respect the fact that I am trying to watch what I'm eating and drinking. And then I had a grilled chicken salad, which was amazing. Their grilled chicken is the best there. And of course I had those chips that they bring, because I have zero self-control when I'm there, because that's my favorite thing to eat is those tostada chips. So I had those chips, and then that night when I came home, I did a bunch of stuff on Monday, but then when I got done with all my errands and the things that I did, when I came home, what did I eat? Trying to think. Oh, I had to get fast food because I got my nails done. I did other stuff, so I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and really, if you're on low carb, the only thing you can eat there is you can eat chicken, and you can eat green beans. But I love their coleslaw, and since it was technically a cheat date, I ordered a little thing of coleslaw, and I had 2 chicken legs, and of course I got a bucket of chicken for my husband, and mashed potatoes and all that, and biscuits and all that kind of stuff for him and Torsten, but I don't eat all that, so I didn't participate. But still, even though I did that, I was still, I think, within my calorie count, you know, and really it wasn't a bad cheat day, because I just don't overdo it. I just get a little bit of what I enjoy and carry on. So that's what I did on Monday. And then today, I want to say the only thing I ate today so far is, because I fast and then I eat.
Go Mimo.
No, I had that sausage, that beef cheddar cheese sausage that my husband got when he went out of town. We froze a pack and we unfroze that today. So I had that. And later on today, I'll have spaghetti, but I actually won't eat any of the noodles. I will just eat the meat, and I have, I grilled chicken thighs in that, because my son loves chicken spaghetti. So I'll have chicken spaghetti. I'll only have the meat later on today, and I will probably have me another sausage. But I just don't put it on bread, and I just dip it in mustard, and that sausage is delicious. That sausage is good. I think it's the Sam's brand at Sam's beef cheddar cheese, hot link or sausage thing. It's delicious. So that's what I'll probably be eating today. And then I had 3 lemon waters. Oh, there's something on my cup here. That's gross. I had 3 lemon waters already. I don't know what that was, but and I had a little miniature thing of wine, because I allow myself to drink wine or chocolate, because I had a little bit of a stressful morning, but it's all good now. So I was gonna update you guys on my progress. I started my decision to lose some weight, or really my decision was to be healthier, in the very last week of April, and today is November 5th. What's wrong with your hand? Simmer down, son, simmer down. Okay. So today is November 5th, I think, or 6th. I don't know. It's Tuesday. And I started out at 178, and I'm at 157 now. My husband doesn't want me to lose any more weight, but I am still gonna try to get to 155 and then maintain. And part of how I'll maintain is, once I get to 155, I'm gonna join the gym, and I will be doing some weight training, which means that I'll probably gain some weight a little bit first, and then I will lose some weight. But I want to do some weight training because I am 45 years old, and I want to have strong bones and muscles, so that I don't, grow older and be one of those people that have constant fractures. So when I do my measurements, I measure right up here, under my bra, and I started off at 33, and I'm 32 now. And then I measure right where my belly button is, that area, wherever it is, right there where my belly button is. And I started out at 39, and I'm at 33 there now, which I've like really lost the weight where I wanted to lose it, which was like my core there. And then I measure like at the thickest part of my hips and my buttocks, and I was at 44 and I'm still at 44. But my goal was to never lose weight there because I want to have a big butt. Not like big, but I don't want to have a flat butt. My goal was always to lose weight here, and that's what I've done just through dieting and my little exercises that I do. So that's the update. I've lost, if I started at 178 and I'm at 157, so I've lost 21 pounds. I really want to lose 4 more pounds. I wanted to lose like 14 more pounds, but whatever. It's fine. Like, I want to be sexy for my man, so if he wants me to stop losing weight 4 more pounds, that's fine with me. I ain't got no problem with it. So that's where I'm at. Now remember, if you're just starting, start with the water. I try to drink my weight in ounces for water. So whatever, get yourself, like, I love these containers. They're like double insulated. Whatever you put in here stays cold or hot. Obviously, I like my water hot, my water cold, and I put a thing of lemon in with it, and sometimes I'll put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And I try to make sure I get 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar a day, and then, you know, I try to make sure that I cut up a lemon in 4 spots, and I make sure that I use all 4 of those spots for one of these waters, and that always ends up equaling like 125, depending on what size of container I'm using, at least 125 ounces or close to 145 ounces. So that's the main thing. Then I monitor my sleep and I monitor my steps. My goal is to be 10,000 steps. I started with 8,000 steps, and I'm still sometimes not meeting my goals because, you know, I have grandbabies and I do other things, and depending on what I'm doing, I'm not able to step as much. And so if you're just starting, start with the water, start with your step goals, start with your sleep goals. My goal is to sleep 7 hours. Of course, an adult should sleep between 7 and 9 hours. And, you know, I just go from there. And I told you guys that I was going to share like a sleep week and a step week so that you realize, like, I don't always meet my goals. I just have my goals to keep me motivated. So I do all this on my Fitbit. I highly recommend you get one, but there are cheaper things out there. I just like it. It's easy. It's easy to work with. I'm letting it update. Oh Lord, it wants me to do something. Okay, here, hold on. Jeez Louise, I hope it does this. Okay, it's doing it. It takes a minute. Sorry. Oh, I don't even have my Fitbit on. It's upstairs. Well, darn. Okay, well, let me just tell you what it was last week then. I took a bath and I forgot to put it back on. Okay, so I'll just read last week's numbers. I could read like now. So, yeah, I should do last week. Okay. So I don't have today's numbers, which sucks because I know I slept good last night, but because I forgot to put my Fitbit back on after I took my bath. But so on, I work midnight, so sometimes I don't get the sleep I'm supposed to get. But I'm gonna tell you like what my average days of sleep look like. That is not an average week. Okay, but this is average week, so I'll tell you what this is. So this is, so what day is that? I think it starts with Saturday. Yeah, I think it starts with Saturday. So this Saturday, I slept for 5 hours and 1 minute on Saturday, which really, when I sleep on Saturdays, because I work midnights, I'm sleeping from like 7 until 2. So during that time, I slept 5 hours. I had a sleeping score of 70, probably because I got up and went pee twice, because it looks like I did that. Then when I came home on Monday, so of course then I'm working 16 hours again, and then I'm home. I slept 3 hours and 20 minutes. That was from 9:35 until 1:14, because I get up, I go to a massage, I socialize a little bit, and then I go to sleep. So I know like 3 hours and 20 minutes doesn't seem like a lot, but I just have to sleep before I do something, before I convert to being like on days, because I work, you know, 2 16 hours that cover nights. So if I slept all day, I would be like on midnights the whole time I'm off, and it doesn't really work for me because I do a lot of other stuff. So that's a sleeping score of 64, but I really slept really hard. You know, I actually sleep really good when I'm really tired. But in the morning, normally on Mondays, me and my husband have like a date night. We'll watch a little movie. I know. My son's usually at my mom's house still, you know, so I don't go to sleep right away when I come home. And then I just sleep for a couple hours. Usually if I can get 3 hours of sleep, I'm good until I go to bed. And I only go to bed on Mondays around 8 or 9. So then that Monday I went to sleep at 8:48 and I woke up at 7:11 a.m. And that is 8 hours and 30 minutes of sleep. So that's like way good. I didn't sleep that good, that I was kind of restless. My sleep score was like 70, but I reached my number, which my number is 7 hours. And then on Wednesday I slept exactly 7 hours. I had a sleep score of 80. I did pretty good. And then on Thursday, I slept 7 hours and 23 minutes, had a sleep score of 78. And then on Friday, and I have this happen all the time, it's like the day before I go to work, I can't sleep good because I know I have to like stay up all night the next night. I went to bed at midnight and then I woke up at 4:51 in the morning. I couldn't go back to sleep. So I only slept for like 4 hours and 23 minutes. And then that Friday night, I slept for 7 hours and 42 minutes and I had a really good sleep score, and then I start my midnights. And then, I mean, if I were to go on, then that next Saturday when I slept during the day, I slept for 5 hours and 20 minutes. And it seems like 5 something's my average, you know, when I sleep at work, because they have a little spot for me there to sleep at. I don't even come home. So, you know, like I don't always reach 7 hours, but I constantly watch it and I try to reach 7 hours. And when I'm not reaching 7 hours, I just like take it upon myself to like cancel some things in my life, and I'll make conscious decisions like, okay, I'm picking up an extra hour of work, an extra day of work this week. I'm doing this or that, so I'm not going to get the grandbabies just because I need to work on sleeping in, and I really work on my sleep time. So like for me, sleep is like a struggle. Like I'm working on it constantly. So let me tell you about my steps. Oops, let me go back. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. So this is like a whole week of steps. So my goal is 10,000. I didn't even reach my goal one time this whole week. So on Sunday I got 9,994 steps. So I was like 6 steps short. And then on that Monday, I got 8,661 steps. Then on that Tuesday, I got 6,230 steps. And then on that Wednesday, I got 6,104 steps. But I think those 2 days, I was like consciously trying to sleep because I hadn't slept that good. And then on Thursday, I have 9,165, so then I'm close again. And I'm close with that 8,000 too. If I'm over 8,000, I feel like I'm close to my 10,000 step goal. Then on Friday, it's 8,578 steps. And then on Saturday, it was 9,193 steps. That's like an average week. Like sometimes I do more, but I didn't want to. I mean, this week here, I reached it every single day. I think I was so tired from that week though, then the next week, that's why I had low numbers on those other 2 days, because I was consciously trying to sleep more. So I really watch my steps and my sleep, and I adjust my life according to it, because your rest is your rest. And if you're not getting any rest, you're not going to lose any weight if your goal is to lose weight, because the two things coincide. So I just wanted to go over like some sleep number times, some of my step times, and just to let you guys know, like a goal is something you try to reach. It's not something you reach every single day. Try to make your goal higher than what you're actually doing so that you stay motivated. That's why I picked 10,000. And you know, remember to measure yourself as long as also as take your weight, because you will lose weight. I mean, I wish I would have measured my arms and stuff too, because I really do think my arms look really nice. But I didn't when I started out. I just had those 3 measurements. But your measurements will reflect things that you're doing even when your weight doesn't reflect it. So if you're discouraged because you're weighing in the same all the time and you're trying to lose weight, then pay really good attention to your measurements. Like with a tape measure, measure those 3 areas. So I always measure my core, because the core, if you are really big on your core, you're just more susceptible to diseases. And I'm really focusing more on living healthy than I am focusing on losing weight, which is why I've had slow weight loss. I've only lost 20 pounds in 6 months, which I'm happy I'm losing it slow because I feel like I won't lose it back. But it's also because my main focus was being healthy, eating right, choosing healthy fats, choosing healthy meats, eating a lot of vegetables, eliminating a lot of carbs. Like I still do carbs, but in a limited amount. So I just want you guys to stay focused, stay on top of your goal. When you have a cheat day, you can still have a cheat day and stay within your calorie range. Mine is 1800. Whatever yours is, that's what yours is. You can still do all those things and enjoy yourself. You're just like, for me, when I break it, it's not always that I'm going above my calories, it's that I'm going way above my carbohydrate count, because I try to stay around 30 carbohydrates, a day. So, and I like to have 10 carbs with every meal if I choose to have 3 meals. So, just stay encouraged, keep doing it, make little changes. Little changes will produce big results that will keep consistency for a long time. Like when you make a little change all the time, then that little change will result in a change where you won't have a weight gain coming back because you just were dieting. Like everything I do, I try to make lifestyle changes. So I just encourage you to do that too. Like I use a lot of keto recipes, but I'm not keto, because keto is like 5 to 10 grams of carbs a day, and I don't do that. I just try to stay low carbs, around 30 carbs a day. I don't even get mad at myself if I get up to 40, but my goal is to be right around 30. So, just stay encouraged. Weight loss that's slow is great weight loss, because you probably won't gain it back, So, I'm still going to try to do 4 more pounds, and then I'll keep up with you guys when I start going back to the gym, but that won't be till around January. I'm trying to talk one of my girlfriends into going back to the gym. She's actually somebody that I exercise great with. So once I get her committed, as soon as she says like she's going to do it, but she says I have to keep working with her. Once I get her 100% committed, I will be going back to the gym. I think I've been wearing her down. I think I'm going to have me and her going back to the gym in January. So, peace. I love you guys. Stay fit, stay healthy. Do what you got to do to live a better life. You can't have all these dreams and these visions for yourself if you're not taking care of yourself. So I encourage you to take care of yourself. All right. Bye-bye.